1 minute, gentlemen.
Should we get going? Don't want to keep them waiting.
All right, guys, let's move them out.
KAPP Marksville. It's Friday night. Time for the Cajun Game of the Week. Let's head to the field for the Roy, Scott, and James Law Office's pregame show with Niles and Brad.
Go ahead. Gina, this is Damon and Josh, not Niles and Brad. That was about 5 years ago on the Wayback Machine. But we are here at Giant Stadium, Jacques, for for intents and purposes, the biggest game of the year that we've called so far. Bunky's 7-0, Gena's 5-2. This game is for the district title. If Gina wins, it's for the district title. If Bunky wins, slightly divergent path, they still got to go through the Tigers for the Catskin game, but they will be in the driver's seat.
Yes, 100%. Gina beat Marksville a couple weeks back to take sort of the driver's seat in the district. And, of course, for our listeners out there, the Jena Giants are the perennial favorites to win district. They've won it now, 5 or 6 times in a row, something like that. But the Bunkie Panthers this year
different animal.
Feel like it's their year because they're a different animal. They went 9-1 last year. They had a great season, Damon. That one loss was to Gina last year.
Yep.
Okay. Gina,
at home.
Gina came to Bunkie, and let's just say what happened. They took care of business. That's right. And I think Bunkie, learned a lot from that game. They went into the playoffs, lost in the first round of the playoffs, and I think they took a lot away from that season and in learning how to win and win consistently and win in the big games.
Yeah.
And so now you have most of those players who have come back for Bunkie, and they are absolutely tearing it up this year.
Through 7 games, folks, and I thought this was the case. I had to get with Shane Lemoyne, who's broadcasting for KZLG tonight. His son is a linebacker, and in 7 games, hold on to your hats, boys and girls, the Bunkie Panthers have given up 25 points or less total. That's 7 football games. They've given up a little over 3 touchdowns. And he said 2 of those scores were garbage at the end of the game. Clock's running, you get your JVs in, and they knock one into the end zone. So Bunkie's throwing a shutout for the season. Let's just, it is what it is. So that should tell you right there how the defense is just lights out. They picked up right where they left last year, and they're just doing it again. And then, come on, you go to the offense, and you got, Kane Milligan, Kyle Johnson, and Dylan Compton, and John Keith Lavallee. That's some power.
And new for this year, Damon, they've taken the linebacker, who was a stud linebacker last year, in Zion Lee, and they've moved him to running back. And he is big.
Oh, yeah.
He's fast. He's strong. He's aggressive.
He's quick.
And
he's shifty.
He's shifty. And so he has just been absolutely mauling people this year from the running back position. And so when you look at Bunkie's offense, there's just there's no weakness.
No.
There
is no weakness.
I have to call it like I see it. I just don't see a weakness on Bunkie's offense. And so if you're the Jena Giants and you're trying to stop them, you've just got to man up and play. There's nothing you're going to exploit here. You just got to make sure you watch your film. You know what their tendencies are. Try and anticipate a few plays. But the Jena Giant defense has a tall ask of them tonight.
Very much so. They absolutely do. If any team remains on the schedule that I'm looking at, we're going to take Marksville out of the equation because the Catskin game is a whole different universe of football. This is the only game I see that Bunky could run into trouble with a team that's talented, big, strong, and is used to winning. They're used to winning. They know how to do this, and they're at home.
Yeah, 100%. This has been the one that they've had this game circled on their calendar since they had high hopes last year when Gina came to Bunkie.
Very much so.
And I think the team probably felt that they didn't play as well as they could have. You know, they left some plays out there. They really kind of, I think, just got sort of shocked initially early on in that game and never really recovered. So this is one that they may want a little, lack of a better way to put it, revenge, retribution, however you want to say it.
Statement.
And a statement game, a statement win this season, because it's hard to make a statement when you're just bowling over everyone. So Gina's one of those known commodities, and Bunky certainly wants to take that known commodity off of the district title run.
Derail the train right here and don't have to worry about it getting back on the tracks. Okay, folks, we're going to take our quick first break here on the 97.7 Cajun pregame show.
Southern Off-Road Tire and Lift proudly cheers on all of Avoyelles Parish High School football teams. Go Tigers, go Mustangs, and go Panthers. Southern Off-Road Tire and Lift is a full-service ASC certified mechanic shop. They do brake repairs, alignments, AC work, and so much more. Get ready to off-road with LED light bars, custom lifts, roof racks, winches, great service at unbeatable prices. Southern Off-Road Tires and Lift, 5302 Highway 1, Marksville. Call us at 318-253-7623.
I'm Terry Johnson, your candidate for mayor of Cottonport. I'm committed to working with every department and official to move our town forward. Together we can build a better future for Cottonport. Early voting is now open at the Avoyelles Parish Courthouse. Let's make it happen. Vote Terry Johnson for mayor, and may God bless the citizens of Cottonport.
Paid for by Terry Johnson, candidate for mayor of Cottonport.
Bayou Ready Mix wishes to take this time to salute all Avoyelles and Central Louisiana athletes who sacrifice their days in getting physically and mentally prepared for each athletic event. These students strive to be the best in their sport and take extra pride in performing in the presence of family, friends, and fellow classmates. Take the time to support all boys and girls sporting events throughout the school year. Good luck to all from Bayou Ready Mix in Mansura.
Sharp-dressed man, ZZ Top bringing us back in to football Friday night action, Cajun game of the week. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are out in the woods or wherever you are, we thank you very much for taking us along with you. If you got some family, especially our fans in the Bunkie area, all of our Bunkie fans that are listening, if you know someone that would love to be here and that couldn't make it tonight, call them up, tell them to go to YouTube, the Cajun TV, search the Cajun TV, and they can watch our digital live stream of this game. Just because you couldn't have left the Bunkie area of Avoyelles Parish does not mean that you can't watch this game tonight. You can access it, like I said, Cajun TV on YouTube, the 97.7 Cajun app, and 977.com, the website. All three will give you access to this streaming service and this game, brought to you by HLA Lawn Services of Hesmer. Panthers are coming onto the field. They are in white. Panther on their white helmet, crimson striping and numbers. Gina is in black, white numbers, all trimmed in giant gold. Jacques, the weather out here is absolutely just 100% perfect for football.
It's a perfect late October fall night. It's a little bit cool. We should be moving out of that part of the season where cramps are really a problem for these guys. It's a nice, cool night. The air is dry, not a cloud in the sky. You couldn't draw it up any better than this. The field is perfect because it's been dry for a few days. Looks like they keep a little bit of water on it to keep the grass growing. Nice Bermuda field. They got some straight lines. They paint those suckers straight as an arrow.
Yeah, razor straight. Yeah. Razor straight.
Looks good.
Their logo in the middle of the field looks
really
good.
Nice setup out here.
Yeah, the numbers are big and crisp. You can't miss them. Hash marks, everything. They put on a good show out here in Jena. It's a fantastic atmosphere.
I don't know if you noticed, but they paint all of the numbers, the 5s, the 10s, everything. So, that's just like Tiger Stadium. Not a lot of football teams, football stadiums do that.
They paint all the numbers, and just to make sure that there's like definition, then you can see it come out. If you can look on the camera right now, you can see that the numbers are outlined in black. So it really contrasts with the right and makes it stick out. Bunky is lining up in the end zone. Folks, I'm going to apologize in advance for any problems with the video tonight. For the first time in my life, I am broadcasting a game not from the press box, but from the roof of the gym. And it's right here. I mean, the press box is right to our right. There's just no room in it. It's all coaches and Gina officials and the booth officials. So we are standing on a roof with a folding table, and all of our stuff is on the table. And Jock just reminded me, every time we move, the camera vibrates a little bit, and you can see, I mean, it's going to come through in the camera that the shot's a little shaky. Jock keeps slapping my hand because I have a habit of putting my hand on the table when I talk or bouncing around on my feet. Neither one of those is going to be possible tonight. I don't know how a Cajun is supposed to talk without his hands. I'm going to have to figure it out.
Put them in your pocket.
Put them in my pocket. So absolutely lovely. The pink flags are out. The Bunky flag line has those. Gina's flag line and cheerleaders are set over there. So we'll take our second break on the 97.7 Cajun pregame show.
Look no further than Southern Off-Road Automotive Tire and Lifts for all your vehicle needs. Whether it's lift kits, tires, wheels, suspension, or repairs for engines, transmissions, brakes, and AC, we do it all. Plus, we service ATVs, including lifts and accessories. Southern Off-Road Automotive Tire and Lifts has the newest and largest alignment rack in the area to ensure top-notch service. Find us just outside Marksville on Highway 1 or call us at 318-253-7623. Southern Off-Road, where quality meets performance.
I'm Jennifer Lofton, seeking re-election for Police Chief of Cottonport. Our town needs experienced, committed leadership to uphold the law and provide fair, ethical service for everyone's safety. Early voting is open now through Tuesday, October 29th at the Avoyelles Parish Courthouse in Marksville. Let's stand united and build a stronger, safer Cottonport. Vote Jennifer Lofton, Chief of Police, number 35. May God bless and keep you safe.
Paid for by Jennifer Lofton for Police Chief of Cottonport.
Celebrate game day with a feast from Crispy Cajun Fried Chicken, the home of the original Big Chicken in Marksville and Avoyelles Parish. We proudly cheer the Bunkie Panthers, Marksville Tigers, and Avoyelles Mustangs on Friday nights. On Saturdays, grab a tailgate box filled with your chicken or tenders to root on the Southern Jaguars, LSU Tigers, and the Louisiana Raging Cajuns. Don't forget our Sunday barbecue dinner and tailgate box deals at Crispy Cajun Fried Chicken. Flavor reigns supreme.
If you've been injured in an accident, do you really think that some out-of-town lawyer has the local resources to get you the medical care you need, the knowledge of local body shops to quickly get your car repaired and into a rental vehicle, the understanding to take care of you when you're out of work and the bills are piling up? I'm Corey Roy. Make it my fight.
Call 318-240-7800.
Memorial Stadium, Jena, Louisiana, for the Cajun Game of the Week. The Jena Giants and the Bunkie Panthers. Biggest game of the season so far. Biggest district game so far. If Jena wins, they win the district. If Bunkie wins, as we said earlier, as the Panthers come onto the field, if Bunkie wins, then the penultimate game of the season, the Catskin game, could very well be for the district title. That's the setup tonight. High stakes, big time football, Jacques.
Well, and beyond district play, right, Damon? So Bunkie's going to be set up very well in the playoffs, whether they win or lose this game. But if they win, they will be set up just a little bit better. They'll probably be a very highly ranked seed. I mean, if I had to go out on a limb, I'm not a playoff bracketologist or anything.
We'll leave that to JD.
But Bunky has consistently been ranked in, say, at least the top 5 this year across the state.
Absolutely.
In 3A.
As the Giants come out.
And I believe they are again breaking the select and non-select up. So that sort of whittles down the competitors that they have.
We've got some fireworks going off, ladies and gentlemen. So I can see if we can get the camera turned around. There we go. Apparently, air horns are a thing in Jena. So every time they do something good, I might have to hold my tongue for a second so you guys can hear me. I believe that was the last of the fireworks. So we're going to see if we're going to do the coin toss first. Nope, we're going to have the invocation of the anthem. But we're going to send it back to David for a few spots on the 97.7 Cajun Game of the Week.
Switching is easy. We do it all the time. We switch on the lights, we switch TV channels, some of us switch partners while square dancing. Well, that's a bit of a stretch. But what's not a stretch is how you can switch and save with State Farm. In fact, State Farm agent Dustin Day, right here in Avoyelles Parish, can switch you over so you can start saving today. My team is ready to welcome you to the State Farm neighborhood. It's easy to switch and save. Give Dustin Day, State Farm, a call at 318-240-9292. When you want the real deal, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Looking for a heart-thumping career? Get your blood pumping by becoming an EMT. At the National EMS Academy, a partnership between SLCC and Acadian Ambulance, you can become an EMT in just 4 months. We have EMT classes starting soon, so don't miss your chance. Having an exciting career with purpose and passion has never been easier. Visit becomeamedic.com to register today. That's becomeamedic.com.
Looking for top quality tires that deliver performance and durability? Bentley's Automotive has you covered with Nitto tires. Whether it's for everyday driving or off-road performance needs, Nitto tires provide exceptional grip and reliability. Visit Bentley's Automotive at 523 Tunica Drive West in Marksville or give them a call at 318-253-4900. Get the best tires for your vehicle at Bentley's Automotive, where quality meets the road. There's a sense of pride when seeing your son, grandson, nephew, or your best friend on the field of competition. It's an American thing. No other country in the world can lay claim to the camaraderie and sportsmanship that comes with our sport, football. At Juneau's Cajun Meats, the feeling is the same. Our team, our family support Avoyelles Parish sports. Come by for the best boudin, cracklins, and quality meats. Juneau's Cajun Meats, Highway 1, Marksville.
As the last strains of the national anthem are sung into the cool, crisp October air here at Campbell Stadium, we are about to have the coin toss. Excellent rendition of the Star Spangled Banner here tonight in Jena, sung live. And now it's football time, boys and girls. Now it is football time. The refs have taken the field. Momentarily we'll be calling the captains out. We do not have a Jena roster. I want to apologize for any of the Jena faithful who are listening or watching us tonight. We don't have a roster of you guys. I thought I had saved it from when y'all traveled up to Marksville. I apparently did not. And we could not locate one anywhere in the stadium. We attempted it. Captains are at midfield and shaking hands. Ref is giving his instructions. And let's see what we got here. David, we got some interference in the background. All right. Showing the coin. Let's see. He's sure taking his time about this. Okay, coin toss is over with. Bunky wins the toss. They will receive. They will be moving from left to right or from east to west, if you like a directional description. Let's see. I think that's Kyle Johnson out there, number 2. I still don't have glasses. Jacques forgot the binoculars, folks, so we're going to have to rough this one tonight.
You don't have to dime me out like that, man. Come on.
Gentlemen, I hope you're feeling much better from last week.
I am. Jacques was feeling fine. I had not a very good Friday. I do apologize, ladies and gentlemen, for us missing our broadcast last week. I was just I was too weak to go, to be perfectly honest with you, and that's all there is to it.
To recap that game, it was Menard 8, Avoyelles nothing. There you go. Yeah. Everybody's caught up now.
Kyle Johnson back for the Panthers. Devontae Lewis, it looks like, out there with him. Gina set to kick from their 40 on the near side hash. All right. All right, boys and girls. The ref blows the whistle. Kicker checks his troops. And away we go. High kind of pooching thing taken by number 11, Cade Milligan. Cross the 35. Falls forward to about the 38. Really good job of second effort by Cade Milligan.
Yeah, he hit the hole, Damon. There was some nice setup by the blockers there on the kick return. And the Bunky offense, the vaunted Bunky offense comes out here. Ball at the 38-yard line. Good field position.
All right. I got Brady Wright and what I believe is Milligan lined up on the near side, and it is. I got too near, too far. I can't see the far side's numbers. Zion Lee in the backfield with Compton. One step to his rear and left. Snap, fake, looking to throw play action. He's got a crossing man. Throws it for the sidelines. Caught by Bunky. First down, drug out of bounds, possible face mask. First down, Panthers.
A very aggressive first play call from Coach Jimmy Hillman there, Damon. He sent a lot of guys deep, and Dylan just checked down to his crossing route, saw that he was open. Nice little read by Dylan.
Really good play action fake. Too near, too far, both sides in the stack. Snap. This time the give is to Lee. Lee goes right side. Oh, let's see, gain of about 3. 2nd and 7. Jacques, I'm thinking that's Zion Lee out there. If you can.
Yes, number 25, okay. Zion Lee.
Very good.
There he is.
So just to give y'all a little wrinkle, John Keith Lavallee, other than being in his normal defensive position, he will be playing some tight end tonight. Too near, too far, one in the gun with Compton. Sets, snaps. Handoff again, right side. Bigger hole this time, pushing forward. Looks like it's going to bring up about 3rd and a short 3 or a long 2. Right about 3.
And I think we're going to see a good heavy dose of Zion Lee tonight, Damon, just like that, right up the middle. They're going to try and go right at, this Gina front 7, and that's just going to put that much more pressure on their secondary.
Yeah, absolutely right. Right is near. Bunky in a big package. The first time they've shown this today. 3rd and 3. Lee to Compton's right. Snap. Give is to Lee. Right up the middle. First down. First down and more. Gina thinks they have the ball. Gina thinks they have the ball. The ref says they do. Turnover Panthers. Turnover Panthers. Giant ball. 1st and 10.
Well, Damon, we didn't talk about a keys to the game, and turnovers are always a key to the game. Yep. It's sort of a cliche, but it's so true. Your opening possession, third play in, you just turn the ball over after getting a first down. You give Gina some excitement. You get them fired up.
Yep.
Now your back is against the wall to respond here on defense.
All right, ball is on the 36-yard line, far side hash of the Giants. Give to the left, trying to find a hole. Does find a hole. Squirts through. Nice gain of 4, maybe 5. This is what we saw against Marksville, just power running. Yeah, they have a couple of different backs that they can go to, the Jena Giants do, but everyone has speed back there. So it's really not a drop-off no matter which direction they go. But, yeah, you're going to see a heavy dose of running tonight. They're not so strong in the passing game, but they do throw the ball what I would consider to be a decent amount. I think in the Marksville game they probably had at least 8, 9 attempts.
Oh, I think it was even more than
maybe
that.
So.
Yeah.
One near, one far, 2 in the backfield. Snap, hand to the up man. He gets stood up at the line of scrimmage. No gain. 3rd down and 5.
And a lot of pushing and shoving going down there early after the play. No flags came out, but you can tell both of these teams are
they don't really like each other. They don't really like each other.
Yeah, there's some extracurricular activity already going on in 5th play of the game. Damon, to go back to that Marksville game, if you remember, we were talking about how surprised we were how much Gina was throwing the football. It wasn't really that effective, which was the reason we were talking about it. So,
1 near, 1 far, bar on the near side hash at about the 40-yard line, 3rd and 5. Snap, looking to throw, does throw, wide receiver screen, caught it. 1st down, makes a cut and goes down, but he's got the 1st down. 1st down Giants, 8:48 to go, early going. Of the first quarter.
And when you aren't a great passing team, the one thing anybody can do is throw from between 10 and 15 yards. You know, it doesn't take an all-star quarterback or anything to do that.
That's right.
And so what you want to do are those types of plays, getting guys in motion, get them out in the flats, get the defense confused a little bit, let your quarterback just make a good decision and get the ball out to him.
1st and 10 from the Gina 47 on the far side hash. Ball is just to the top of the Gina logo. Snap. Hand to the other fullback this time. He got stood up at the line of scrimmage, pushed all the way back. I think they're going to say he lost a yard there. Yeah, loss of 1 yard. 2nd down and 11. Ball's now on the 46. Bunky has what they want.
The painted logo on the field makes it a little difficult to see the Giants when they get down there. Their uniforms
they
sort of just blend in down there. It's hard to see what's going on.
1 near, 1 far, 2 in the backfield. Looking to throw all the way. Does throw. Intercepted. Bunky's got it, and they're going all the way. It is over with, baby. Number 2, Kyle Johnson. I think that's number 2, Kyle Johnson. Anyway, it's a Bunky touchdown, a Bunky Panther Bayou Ready Mix touchdown.
And the flag has come out for a celebration penalty. He threw the ball when he got into the end zone. I'm going to try and get a number on him, Damon, but
it was either Kyle Johnson or Zion Lee, I think. Unsportsmanlike on Bunky. That's going to be assessed on the kickoff. You know, I know you're excited. It's a big district game, but you also know you can't do that.
Yeah, it's just, you know what the celebrations are. You know, so it's I always wonder why people do that. But Damon, let me go back to that play. I don't know if you saw it. The tight end was streaking down the field wide open. Yep. There was nobody within 25 yards of him, and the Gina Giant quarterback just missed it, and he checked down to the flat, and there was I think it was a linebacker, Damon. I'm not sure who it was who made the interception.
Excellent. I mean, they read that thing perfectly. It was an excellent play. Looks like Bunky lining up to go for 2, perhaps. Dustin Day 2-point conversion attempt. After that, Bayou Ready Mix touchdown. 6-0, 7:39 to go in the first. Bunky shows they're going for 2. 2 near, 2 far. Compton. Snap. Lee. No, Compton keeps it himself. Can he turn it? Nope. He's going to get swarmed and drugged down. Great defense by the Gina Giants to stop that conversion attempt. And we'll take a break with 7:39 to go. 6-0 Bunky on the 99.7 Cajun Game of the Week.
Rocky's Tails and Shells Dugout Bar and Grill in Bunkie is the place to be for a great meal and all the sports action. Rocky has been in the swamps trying to find some new daily plate lunch specials. Claudette says you gotta try the Ragin' Cajun Chicken Dugout Burger or Ragin' Cajun Shrimp Po' Boy. T-Boy can be found at Rocky's watching the big games with beer specials or eating skillet bites or Rocky fries. Go Cajuns and go Panthers from Rocky's Tails and Shells in Bunkie.
All right, boys and girls, I have no idea who 99.7 is. Jacques and I work for 97.7, the Cajun. So hopefully that's my one and only mistake tonight.
All right, Damon. Well, two body blows early. One fumble by Zion Lee, one interception by a Panther linebacker, returned for a touchdown, and then Gina comes right back and just swarms Dylan Compton on the
on the 2-point conversion to tip. It was a jailbreak. I don't think Compton ever really had a realistic chance. Bunky set to kick. Side judge was explaining something to the Bunky place kicker. Let's see. Ref says go. And away we go. Pooched it. It's going to roll out of bounds, and that'll be a penalty. That will be what is that? Jacques, that's illegal procedure? Is it like the technical term for that penalty?
Yeah, I think that's what they call it.
7:39, Bunky leads 6-0. First quarter from Gina. All right, refs are going to... Well, they called false start, but... Anyway, it's for kicking the kickoff out of bounds. Yeah. The ball is going to be placed. The nose of the ball is on the near side hash. The nose is on the 50-yard line. Gina takes an awful lot of time between plays. Man in motion, far side. He's got it. Makes a cut. Panthers, cut. Moving. Still moving. On his feet all the way down to the 34-yard line. What a run by that young man, number 10.
And, Damon, we saw that a lot in the Marksville game. These Gina running backs, they just don't have any quit in them. They're fast. They're strong. They're not that big size-wise, but there's a lot of power behind them, and they just keep moving their legs. So, you just saw him pretty much run over the whole Bunky defense right there.
Arm tackling is not going to work against these guys. You got to get low. Let's see here. Marksville muffs a punt. Vidalia High leads 8-0. Timeout. Timeout for the Giants. So we'll take a timeout for the 97.7 Cajun Game of the Week.
As a local family-owned business, Shell Why Not Stop knows a little something about Louisiana hospitality. And after just one visit, you'll understand why. Whether you're looking to refuel, refresh, or grab a freshly made meal, you can always count on Shell Why Not Stop to deliver an excellent experience, time and time again. Today, we invite you to stop by any of our convenient locations and experience the difference for yourself. Shell Why Not Stop, refueling and refreshing communities.
Back here in Jena after the timeout, I got a text from Derek Ward, my very good friend who works at the Tribal Police Department in Marksville. He says number 30 made the pick 6. I have to believe he's talking about Avoyelles because Derek works part-time in Mooreville.
Unless he's watching the game and he's telling us who made the touchdown.
Oh, that's what he's doing, number 30. So
that's Lucas Mose.
Lucas Mose made the interception. Thank you, Derek.
Thank you. You see that? It takes a village.
That's right.
Zion
Lee, helmets off. Woo! All right, World Series just underway, Yankee Stadium. Yankees batting first. Well, if the Yankees are batting first, it must be in Dodger Stadium.
True.
You only bat last at home.
True. True words.
I just inferred. When you put yank, I just inferred. Clock running. Play clock down to 10. They are taking their sweet time out there. Snap. Give. Running right. Tries to cut. Does. Gonna about, say, 2 3rd and 8. 6-0 Bunky lead. 6 minutes to go.
There's sort of a nervous hush over the crowd here in this first quarter, Damon, after those 2 turnovers.
Yeah. The first one got them electric. The second one kind of settled them back down.
Everyone's sort of patiently waiting to see what this Gina offense is going to do on this drive.
All right, 1 near, 1 far, 2 in the backfield. 4-man in motion to the near side. Snap, looking to throw. Throws underneath to number 7. He's got it, and he is going to fall forward to about the 31-yard line of the Panthers. But that is going to bring up 4th and 7.
Damon, I think that's number 0, Ron Patterson, in coverage there. Just read the play the whole way. Never had a chance.
Compton's on our side. That's Dylan right there. Gina, 17 seconds to go on the play clock. They're still getting the play in from the sideline. 8, 7.
They don't seem to be worried about it.
They're not going to make this. I don't think they will anyway. Should be delay a game right now. Or are they going to say he got it off, but that's BS. All right, incomplete pass. And that is a turnover on downs. Bunky takes over at the 31-yard line. It'll be on the near side of the field. That ref was very generous with that last 1 second.
You made that clear with your abbreviation. I don't think I've ever heard you say that on the radio.
What?
I can't repeat those letters.
Okay. Oh. I'm just lucky it came out the shortened version. 2 far, 2 near. Zion Lee in the backfield. Compton sits and calls. Fake. Throws, wide receiver screen. He's got it. The inside slot man has it. Tries to make a move. And they're going to give him about 3 yards on forward progress.
Again, just trying to get the ball to Kyle Johnson in space. And it's just one of those kind of quick hitch plays. You hope your receivers can make the blocks. Sometimes there's pursuit from the linebackers on the inside. And those plays just can kind of sort of just go nowhere sometimes.
2nd and 7. Compton in the gun. Snap. Play action again. Compton, he heaves it downfield. He's got a man with a step. A beautiful throw. Right in his breadbasket. Touchdown, Bunky Panthers. A beautiful, beautiful, almost 67-yard touchdown pass for the Bayou Ready Mix touchdown. Holy moly, what a throw that was. Jacques, tell me you got that on camera.
I did, Damon. I don't even know it. That was absolutely an insane throw by Dylan Compton. When he stepped up and let it go, I didn't think there was a chance. The receiver had his man beat by a step, but the play took so long to develop. I thought there's no way he has the arm to reach him. He's going to underthrow him. It's going to get picked off.
Oh.
Instead, he threw an absolute laser.
Yeah.
Didn't let the receiver run under it. He threw a laser to him and dropped it right in the breadbasket. I cannot tell you, that might be the best throw that I have seen this year.
Without a doubt, it's the best. That might be the best high school throw I've ever seen.
Maybe one of the best ones that I've seen since we've been calling games.
Trip sneer. 1-4, motion man, Lee. Lee stood up. I don't think he got in. He did not. Second 2-point conversion for Bunky that did not get into the end zone. So the Dustin Day attempt to stay is only that. And we'll take this break on the 97.7 Cajun Game of the Week.
Buddy and crew over at the Daiquiri Island are proud supporters of the Marksville Tigers, Bunkie Panthers, and Avoyelles Mustangs football. Before or after the game, both locations are open to serve you with over 100 daiquiris and mixed drinks on the menu. Daiquiri Island is now taking private event rentals. Call 318-253-6436 to book your party today. Daiquiri Island with 2 great locations to serve you in Marksville on Acton Road and in Bunkie on Evergreen Street.
Little Benny Goodman Orchestra bringing us back. 3:45 to go in the first. Bunkie leads 12-0. They have missed both of their 2-point conversion attempts. But my God, Jacques, that's got to be the prettiest high school pass I've ever seen.
Yeah, I mean, it just, I don't know. I'm watching here in person, and as soon as he caught it, I mean, I don't know. I couldn't believe it. I covered my eyes. I looked up at the sky. I was like, what did I just see?
Bunkie set to kick off. Their last one went out of bounds. Kickoff, a good one this time, drives Gina back to about the 10, and they're gonna make a return from there. Big hole, it closed up. Panthers swarmed him down. Gonna fall forward to about the 27-yard line. Big shout out to my man Brandon Harton, the assistant chief in Bunkie. He says he's watching the game and watching it on the Cajun. Good to have you along with us tonight, my friend. Gina going to take over. But man, they are slow getting the play in. Now they line up too far. Hand to the left side up back. Not much. Not much at all. They're going to give him maybe 1.5. Chris Bordelon, a.k.a. Boy George, who is traveling with the Marksville Tigers tonight, along with Sergeant Kayla Degerpont. 8-7. Tigers are on the board. Vidalia still leads by 1. 3:09 to go in this first. Play clock's under 20. Should have plenty of time to get this one off. Too far and too in the backfield. Hand to the left side up, man. He's going the corner. He's got it. He's bumbling, rumbling, stumbling. He's moving. Finally taken down from behind, but he crosses the 50 for a giant first down.
Just tried to come off tackle and bounce it out to the outside and ran over a few Bunkie Panthers, threw a couple of stiff arms, and rumbled, bumbled, and stumbled for about a 15-yard gain.
Yeah, good gain. All right, they're going to say he got to the 50 exactly. The ball's on the far side hash on the 50. 1st and 10 there. Clock has restarted after the set chains. One near, one far. Split backfield behind the quarterback. Near man in motion to the far side. Now he stops and goes back. Hand coming this way on kind of a sweep. And no, sir. Back to the 50 and no more. Well, they say 1, but the ref's down there on the 50, and that's where the ball was. So I'm not great at math, but
don't get any arguments with the PA guy, Damon. I mean, come on, man. You know, we own this. We own the radio.
That's right.
We're in control here.
Yeah, that's exactly right. All right. Let's see. Gina taking their time. It is 2nd down and a very long 8. Giants up to the line. Quarterback calls them set. Handoff, fullback. Maybe no gain, maybe half a yard. And flag. Did you see where that flag came from, Jacques?
I did not. I didn't see anything. It's sort of a 3-yard and cloud of dust type of play.
Let's see.
They're down there on that logo again.
Face mask Bunky. Oh, that's a big one. That's a big one. That is going to be 15 yards and a first down.
So So instead of 3rd and 9,
it's 1st and 10.
We're looking at 1st and 10.
And the ball.
Tough break for the Bunkie Panthers
very
there.
Tough. Ball is in between the 34 and 35-yard line, center of the field, Panther side of the ball. Minute 23 to go in the opening period. Bunkie leads 12-zip.
You know, Gena's just sneaky methodical, Damon.
Yeah.
I mean, they take a long time. You know, they make a big play, they lose a yard. they gain 3, they lose 4, they get 15, and they're just
they fumble,
but continuing to make their way down the field here on this drive.
All right, 17 seconds left. Wide receiver on the near side is outside the numbers, right up the middle. Nice gain, maybe about 3 on 1st down. Clock inside of a minute. Ball to be spotted at the 31-yard line of the Panthers' far side hash.
Again, 1st down, 3 yards, cloud of dust. Jena Giant football this year. Ladies and gentlemen, the Jena Giants lost about, I think, 12 seniors off of last year's team, 6 on offense and 6 on defense. So that's a pretty sizable hit to your starting crew.
Absolutely.
So
One-4.
If Jena could have a down year, they say this is it.
Left side, nowhere. Back to the line of scrimmage, 3rd and 7. Last play of the first quarter. It is 12-0 Bunkie as we go into the second period. We're going to switch sides on the 97.7 Cajun Game of the Week.
Are you tired of the same old energy drinks? Need a boost to power through your day? Stop by APM Shell Stations in Hesmer and Bunkie, where you're treated like family. APM energy drinks are back in stock and cold, now in 12-ounce cans, including sugar-free options. Made in America and packed with B vitamins, they're exclusive to APM Shell Stations and ready to keep you going. Snap a pic, tag us on social, and enjoy. APM Shell of Hesmer and Bunkie are here for you 24/7. APM Energize. Drink responsibly.
Michael Hutchins, the late, great Michael Hutchins of NXS. As the Panthers retake the field, so do the Giants. Panthers will now be moving from our right to left, or from west to east. A little chill setting into the air here, Jacques.
Feels good. It's getting to be hunting weather.
Yeah. Giants. I mean, I'd say they're driving, but they were almost stopped, and the first down was a result of a penalty, and now they're at 3rd and 7. So if they get this first down, we can say driving. 12 minutes on the clock. The last 12 minutes of the first half of this big-time district game. Hold on, the ref's blowing the whistle. Now, everybody seems to be satisfied with whatever not just happened. All right, 3rd and 7. Gina comes to the line in a big, big formation. Everybody on the line. And they moved. Halfback moved, the left guard moved. Tough penalty for Gina to take right there. False start false start Giants.
And the Jena Giant reacting with frustration there, slamming his helmet, knowing what a big penalty that was. You're going from, you could do anything to now you got 3rd and 12?
3rd and 12. Yep, 3rd and 12.
I don't know. Let's see if they throw the ball here, Damon. I don't know. I mean, they're in 4-down territory, right? So you could run twice.
Yeah, you're on their side of the field.
You could run twice.
If Gina doesn't have these turnovers and penalties, we might be looking at a game of a different complexion at this point. Motion man to the near side, looking to throw all the way. And he slung it out into the flats. It was just incomplete. There was a miscommunication there. That receiver ran a route. He might have thought it was right, but the quarterback thought he was doing something else.
Yeah, I don't know. It's hard to tell. The quarterback was under a little bit of pressure, but it also looked like he just got rid of the ball way too quickly. The receiver was running more of a route to the first down marker, and
he underthrew him.
Yeah, the quarterback was expecting him to break that route off sooner.
4th and 12. Giants now have their play. Excuse me, folks. Okay, Giants are going to punt here. So they take Jacques' 2-down territory and say, hold my beer. Delay a game again on the Giants. Kyle Johnson standing on his about 15-yard line, middle of the field. Let's see, motion, snap. Looks like they're faking it. Nope, he finally kicks it. Shanks it out of bounds. But it took a very good Gina bounce. It went out of bounds about the 6-yard line.
Yeah, that was a great punt. I mean, that's pinning the Panthers way back.
Panthers will take over there, 1st and 10 from the 6. 11:48 to go in the first half. Panthers lead 12-0. Marksville 13, Vidalia 8. Thank you, David. Dad sends into the first 0-0. Chris Bartle also sends MHS 13-8. Panthers have what they want. Compton brings them to the line and set. Compton standing on his goal line. Handed Lee. No, Compton's keeping it. Compton on a keeper. Boy, maybe, what is that, 1.5 yard gain, Jock? Look at the down marker. That's not a full 2 yards.
Yeah, I know. 2nd and 9, I'd call it.
All right, Bunky. Too near, too far. Lee is to Compton's left. Throws, wide receiver screen. Caught. Hit immediately and run out of bounds. That's number 2, Kyle Johnson. Going out of bounds is going to stop the clock. That's going to bring up third.
Just a quick,
3rd and 8.
Another quick hitch to Johnson out in the flats, trying to get him in space and let him do what he does. But throw was a little high. He had to go up high and snag it out of the air. Just slowed the whole play, the development of the play down, and Gina just collapsed in on it.
Good coverage by the Giants. 3rd and 8. Too near, too far. Lee in the backfield. Looking to throw. Flags. Compton tucks and runs. He's got days and days of daylight in front of him. A good block. A good block, and he's across the 50. He's on the sideline, 40, 45, and out of bounds at about the 40-some-odd yard line of the Tigers, but the flag is down all the way back on the 9-yard line.
It's not a good spot.
No, it was Bunky, thrown by the near side judge.
False start on the Panthers.
False start. And that wipes out a basically 60-yard run. Oof. That's a tough one. So,
Damon, a little scuttlebutt from Avoyelles Parish.
All right.
This week. Evidently there was some sort of illness happening in the Jena area. It was going around. A lot of players were out. A lot of players were
COVID
sick.
and the flu.
COVID, flu, stomach bug. I don't know. I'm not a doctor, but the Jena Giants, asked the Bunky Panthers if we could move the game maybe to another date.
Yeah.
But obviously, that's a pretty tough ask.
Yeah.
So Panthers turned it down, so we're playing tonight.
Compton runs again. He's to the 10, to the 15, falls forward over the 20. I think it should be a first down. It should be a first down by 5 yards. Great job, Dylan Compton.
And you stop the receivers. You get in the backfield. You chase Compton out. You've done everything you can on defense, but now you got to stop Dylan Compton.
Yeah, now you got to stop Dylan Compton.
And he just easily runs for the first down there.
He's not a very stoppable guy.
And that's what I love about this Bunky offense. It's just there's so much pressure at every position on the defense.
Too far, too near. Lee now to Compton's right. One step behind him. Ball's on about the 25. Snap. Hand to Lee. Met in the backfield by everybody. Whoa, that was a great job by the Gina defense. They knew that was coming from 6 miles away. Zion Lee didn't even get back to where he didn't even get back to the behind of his center. Clock under 10 minutes now. 12-0 Bunky leads. Ball's on the, looks like 21-yard line near side hash. Bunky has 2 receivers far, 2 near. Now the big boys break the huddle. Motion. Give to the motion man. Nope, Compton kept it. He's got the sidelines again. Going to be, I don't know, he ran a lot. I don't know how much forward he got. Well, not bad, about 5, 6, third down and 3rd and 5. You know, I'm actually kind of surprised Bunky didn't travel as well as I thought they would. Now, then again, what you were talking about a moment ago, maybe they were like, I'm not going to Jena and catching COVID. I'll watch it on the Cajun. Too far, too near. 3rd down and 5. Snap to Compton. Kind of a wheel route out to the flats intended for Kyle Johnson. Just didn't get there. I think it was tipped.
Yeah, that ball took a weird dive there. The defensive line might have gotten up and batted it down.
Yeah, I think they got a hand on it at the very minimum. So Bunky in position to punt for the first time tonight. So knowing we were coming here and that there was possible unknown viruses of unknown origin floating around, Jacques, like a good friend, packed us a couple of turkey sandwiches, so we're going to picnic up here on our roof. They tried to fake it. He finally put his foot into it. Lucky he got that thing off. It's going to take a really good Bunky bounce all the way to the 39-yard line. That was nothing but luck.
Yeah, very, very fortunate. Got a good bounce. Good roll. 8:46 to go in the second quarter, Damon, and so far, I mean, there's been a couple of mistakes, a couple of turnovers by each, but, you know, you just feel that in this game right now, the Bunky Panthers are just sort of sitting in control of the game a little bit.
They are. Absolutely no momentum on the Gina side.
And the difference being big plays, really. I mean, Bunky has been able to step up and make some big plays, rip off some big runs. The Jena Giants have not done that yet. They've been workmanlike, and they have moved the football, but it's been a very difficult struggle for them.
Too far. Handoff, left side, slips down to the line of scrimmage. He's going to lose about a half yard. 2nd down and 11. Gina still hadn't have the play in. The coach just started signaling the play at 15 seconds on the play clock. He was just burning the time.
Well, and that's very intentional. They call the play in a certain amount of time. They get to the line a certain amount of time. It's very rhythmic.
Looking to throw all the way. Does throw the sideline. He's got a step. Beautiful pass. No, he dropped it. He dropped it. That was the second beautiful pass on the far sideline, except this one is going to fall incomplete.
Yeah, that's just a straight fade all the way, a quick 3-step drop by the quarterback. He's stepping and he's throwing no matter what, whether the guy's open or not, and just led the receiver really well. Got a penalty back here, Damon.
Penalty was, whatever it was declined.
So hit the receiver in the hands. He dropped it. It doesn't matter because it was going to come back anyway.
Well, they declined the penalty, and now it's 3rd down and
in these types of games, you know, those are the plays that you have to convert. Like when that chance is there, you have to convert it. You're not going to get a whole lot of those types of plays out of the Gina offense tonight.
No.
That's a miss. That's a big miss.
You're right, 100%. Looking to throw again. Throws it inside, incomplete. Decent coverage, but it was just a bad throw. And that's going to bring up 4th and 10.
And this Bunky defense is just smothering Damon.
Yeah,
everywhere you go, you try and run a quick slant, maybe get a first down, catch them off guard a little bit as they're expecting, the run. And, it's just tough to complete a pass like that.
But it's a killer when you don't.
And even if he would have caught it, the DB was right there to make the tackle. So, but it
wouldn't have been a touchdown, but it would have been a nice 30-something yard gain, which they could have desperately needed to turn into a little bit momentum. Jacques shaking his head like I'm a moron.
We'll agree to disagree.
Okay, I'm good with that. Now, flags. I believe it's going to be an illegal shift. Oh, delay a game again. Again. I don't know if I've ever seen this many delay of games in like the first half of a contest.
Yeah, I mean, I think they wanted to shorten the game, probably due to fatigue, related to their lack of practice this week and so on and so forth. But it's just coming a little bit too close to for comfort.
All right, let's see what we got here. They showed fake last time and then ended up punting. Blocked! Blocked by Bunky. They're going to fall on it at about the 24-yard line. And that is the danger of that tactic. Holding on and pretending like you're going to fake when you really intend to kick. The Panthers were on top of him when he decided to put his foot into it. He literally kicked it into the Bunky guy's helmet.
Yep. Damon, there's a saying, and I'll just kind of simplify it and clean it up a little bit. If you mess around, you're going to find out.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's what you call messing around. The Bunky Panthers are no slouches on special teams. They've got athletes all over the field. And you're trying to run this sort of cute special teams play where you let your guys run all the way downfield and then you delay the kick. Well, you delayed the kick. You found out what happens.
Yeah, Bunky's got the ball on your 25-yard line. Too near, too far. Compton trying to draw him. Didn't work. Back to the drawing board. Now he's ready. Snap. Give the lead right side. Met immediately, but pushing. Pushing hard. Three-yard gain. That's an impressive 3 yards in a cloud of dust right there, considering he was met on the line of scrimmage.
Hey, he's just tough to bring down. A lot of bodies in there. Nobody could really get a good handle on him.
Bunky band certainly traveled well. All righty, we have trips receivers to the far side of the field, one to the near side. I believe my guy's Kyle Johnson. Leading the gun with Compton. Compton, snap, looking to throw. Does throw. To the near sideline. It was Kyle Johnson. Just off his fingertips. Maybe a little too much mustard on that, and it kind of went through his hands, essentially.
Yeah, they're kind of having a little bit of a difficult time getting to Kyle Johnson as often as they want in this short passing game right now. Or getting it to him, and it just not, the play is just not opening up for him.
All right, 3rd and 7. Trips far, one near is Johnson. Zion Lee in the backfield with Compton. Compton, snap, hand to Lee. Lee had a pretty decent-sized hole. It was blocked very well. It's going to be 4th and about 3. That's exactly what it's going to be. It's going to be 4th and 3 with 6:54 to go in the first half. Bunky leads 12-0, and they are threatening. Fourth down, and they're playing Metallica over the PA system. I love it. All right, Bunky up to the line. One near, one far. Big package, big package. Compton, snap. He's running himself to the right side. It's an option. A beautiful option. First down, Panthers. Whoa, man, he held that thing to the last possible second, Jagudo.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't run it all game, and then all of a sudden, in a critical moment, now you've got to defend the option. I mean,
it's kind of not fair.
Well, it's
kind of not fair.
Wow.
Ball's at the 7.
Look, the option's not something. It's not something easy to run. You got to really get comfortable with it. You have to practice it a lot to really get used to it.
Absolutely.
And to do that and just pull it out, right here in the second quarter.
First and goal from the 7.
It's pretty impressive.
Compton, Lee. No, he throws. He's got a man open. Kyle Johnson. Incomplete pass. I am very glad the ref kept that flag in his pocket for both of those young men.
Yeah. I mean,
the defender and the receiver, it was a good battle for the ball, fell incomplete. These refs have really, they've been forced into calling the delay of game calls, but I think they've been an excellent crew so far.
And another reason not to call that, right? I mean, it's really sort of just a throw the ball up, and hope your guy goes up and get it. It's like the offense hasn't really done anything to get open or and so you don't want to reward the offense just by throwing the flag just because there was a little contact.
I agree with you.
The offense has to earn it.
All right, big package, second and goal. Flags or timeout, I'm not sure. Looks timeout. And it's timeout. Bunky will take a timeout on 97-7 Cajun game of the week.
Man, who's that playing? Them Saints? Man, they're not going to win with them refs.
Ooh, that's for true. Them couillons, they never make the right call.
I bet if that Ashton Dozart from Farm Bureau would be out there, them Saints would be in the Super Bowl.
Man, yeah, my darling, Ashton always makes the right call with all my insurance. Make the right call today to Ashton Dozart, your Farm Bureau agent in Marksville at 318-253-7518. Ashton can get a tailored plan for your home, auto, and life insurance needs.
And David comes back with a little Metallica, a little tit for tat.
There you go.
Gina onto the field. It is second and goal, Bunky, from the 7-yard line. 5:51 to go in the first half. Second and goal. Bunky in the big package again. Everybody in tight. Motion man for the near. Give to Lee. Lee with a big hole. Lee coming to the sidelines. It is a touchdown. A Bunky Panther touchdown. A Zion Lee Bayou Ready Mix touchdown. And it is now 18-0 with 5:44 to go. And I tell you what, Gina better make something happen quick. Are we going to things that get out of hand here?
I mean, the difference is that Bunky is just capitalizing and executing on every opportunity. When you do get them just a little bit behind, on like a 3rd and 8 or something like that, hey, they're executing. They're getting the first down. They're keeping their drives alive. Gina is not. Gina's making mistakes.
Bunky going for 2. Trips near, 1 far. Snap. Throws a fade to the far corner. I have no idea. He got it. Oh, man, he got it. I don't know how in the world he came down in bounds, but he did. 2 more points on the board for Bunky, a Dustin Day 2-point conversion with 5:44 to go. Bunky leads 20-0 here in Gina on the 97-7 Cajun game of the week.
Bayou Ready Mix wishes to take this time to salute all Avoyelles and Central Louisiana athletes who sacrifice their days in getting physically and mentally prepared for each athletic event. These students strive to be the best in their sport and take extra pride in performing in the presence of family, friends, and fellow classmates. Take the time to support all boys and girls sporting events throughout the school year. Good luck to all from Bayou Ready Mix in Mansura.
I like the music selection here at the stadium. They just finished bringing us back with the white stripes. You don't hear that at a football game, but it was, Seven Nation Army, really good song.
It's like stadium anthem type music.
Yeah.
What you expect to hear when you go to a sporting event, NFL, maybe a baseball game even,
Speaking of baseball, from my father, end of the second, still nothing between the Yanks and the Dodgers. Chris Bartlon, 21-8, Marksville. And then David just sends Marksville. Hold on, let me get to his text. Bunky kicks off. It's going to be picked up at about the 19. He's heading to the middle of the field. Now he cuts back. Now he cuts back again. And now he's not going anywhere. The Panthers have him. Okay, so Marksville 21, Vidalia 16. But Tigers still leading, and I'm assuming that's somewhere in the second quarter. Avoyelles won 56-0 at Bolton last night. Oof.
Wow.
Oof.
Wow.
Avoyelles is 3-0 in district, if I'm not mistaken.
Isn't it funny how Avoyelles always does that?
Yep. And let's see, we got flags.
They always play a really tough non-district schedule, and they always do really well in district, come back, make it into the playoffs.
Boys and girls, guess what the Jena Giants just did? Another penalty for delay of game. I mean, I'll take them if they want to keep shooting themselves in the foot, but, I mean, come on. Some of the Jena faithful getting a little antsy down there. I don't think they agreed with that.
Either that or they want the play calls going in.
Right, maybe so. All right, 2 near, nobody far. Big package, snap, coming into the right side, hole. Breaking tackles. He's going to eat up the penalty yardage, and so it's going to be second down, basically at the original line of scrimmage. And that is the 33-yard line, of the Jena Giants. Still just waiting for the play to go in. Clock under 5 minutes. Too far now. One on the slot. Snap. Left side. Nowhere. Maybe a yard. Third down and 7. Gina's going to get the ball back after half. Giants really need to get something positive on the board or something to happen to go into halftime.
Yeah, I mean, you're right, Damon. There's 4.5 minutes left in this half. They've got the ball 3rd and 7. I mean, you really think they need to, like, at least lengthen this drive and not give Bunky the ball back for another chance to score going into halftime.
Because Bunky can score in seconds. Run to the right, big hole. First down, or he's right at it. I think he got it, but the ref is standing at the marker. We'll have to see.
That's a lot closer than I thought it was.
First down. They're going to give it to him. So ball is now on the 42 of the Jena Giants. Clock inside of 4 minutes. But 1st and 10, Jena extended the drive. Davidson's 5 minutes left in the first half of the Marksville-Vidalia game. Marksville 21, Vidalia 16.
Thank you, David.
Absolutely. One far. Everybody else on the line. Handoff again. 2 yards in a cloud of dust. Clock runs.
Well,
Second and 8.
And Damon, if you're the Bunky Panthers, especially the coaches, they don't want their guys to kind of look up and see the scoreboard's 20-0 here and start getting lackadaisical.
Absolutely not.
This is actually an opportunity to put the game away.
Yes.
You stop them here, you give your offense back maybe a quick strike opportunity. You go up 28-0, at halftime.
And that's almost a wrap.
Okay, all right, we're in a better position here.
They got 2 timeouts.
You let Gina hang around, and you go in at maybe a 20-6 or 20-7.
That's a different ball game. Gina, left side. He's still on his feet. Very nice gain. It's going to be 3rd and 3 maybe. Oh, man, penalty. Gina, illegal shift. I never saw the flag. There it is on the far side of the field. So,
boy, and just when they get something going and a penalty.
You know that's a killer. You worked hard. You got that first down. Boy. Now it is 2nd and about 14. Clock stopped at 2:50 for the penalty. 20-0 Bunky leads. Play clock goes.
Well, and in this down and distance, Bunky can sort of start to get a little bit aggressive here.
Yeah. One far, one near. Only one in the backfield this time. And timeout Panthers. And we're going to take a timeout on 977 Cajun Game of the Week.
The Rusk family, proud owners of the Family Grill, back the Avoyelles Mustangs, Bunky Panthers, and Marksville Tigers. Savor their homemade steak strip basket, Atchafalaya seafood platters, and bite into the supreme Family Grill burger. Make a pit stop at the Family Grill, nestled in Simsport along Highway 1. Open Monday through Thursday, 10 to 8, and Friday to Saturday, 10 to 9. Call 318-941-2826 to satisfy cravings. Go Mustangs! From the heart of Simsport at Family Grill.
James, baby. Bunky leading 20-0, 2:35 on the clock here at Guy Campbell Memorial Stadium in Jena. Everybody that we've talked to so far from here has been very friendly, very accommodating. 2nd and 14, ball on the near side hash at the 37-yard line. Looking to throw, has a man with a step, and he got it. He threw it right over the Bunky defender, who pancakes him. And a big, the ref wants to talk about something. Illegal shift, Giants. That, you know that's got to, they're just killing themselves with penalties and mistakes. They are shooting themselves all over the place, not just in the foot.
I wish we could get an explanation for. Did you see it?
I did not. They looked set to me. I don't know what the ref saw. It came from the far side of the field. I mean, illegal shift is most of the time something to do with you messed up when you're going in motion or something, but I didn't see anybody moving. So anyway, now it is 2nd and 11 billion yards. One near, one far. Looking to throw. Hands off instead. A gain of about 3 for progress is stopped, but the clock will roll.
And now if I'm Bunky Damon, I call a timeout. You got 3rd and forever coming up. The Giants are almost certainly going to want to punt on 4th down.
And they're probably going to actually punt this time.
2 minutes and 5 seconds. Well, you had 2:20. Now you're down to 2 minutes. So you've lost 20 seconds of time that you could have on offense.
Yeah, and the fact that you know they're going to bring the play clock down to almost 0, you just lost 45 seconds without calling that timeout.
Yep.
Because 4th down, if they don't make it, it's a change of possession. And clock stops automatically.
And you and I were talking at the break after this play.
Gina, back to throw. A little bit of pressure, throws it. Broken up. Kyle Johnson. And the Bunky faithful loving it.
The conventional wisdom.
26-yard pass, Marksville 27, Vidalia 16.
The conventional wisdom in mostly, especially the NFL, but also college, is that you want your offense to keep the timeouts and be able to use them, and I understand that. But the flip side of that is on defense, you can't control the clock at all without a timeout.
David, update the score on the app. It's 20-0 Panthers. Yeah, you're right. Offense.
So from an offensive perspective, I can clock it. I can throw it out of bounds. I can complete a pass and get out of bounds. I can throw it incomplete over the middle of the field. All those things are the same thing as a timeout.
Puts his foot into it. Good driving punt this time. Big Gina bounce all the way down to about the 14-yard line. So it was 20-0. They got the 2 points. So it should be 22-0, David. That's my bad. It should be 22-0.
And Damon, that's a huge punt. And after that huge punt and a minute ran off the clock, there's not a lot of time left for the Bunky Panthers all of a sudden.
You got one timeout and you got a $1.25 to get it down the field. You got to move.
That was an incredible punt.
That really was.
Gentlemen, correction, it's 20-0.
Okay. Far be it for me to do math.
What's 20-0?
This score.
Yeah.
Compton. Deep for Johnson. Oh, my God! That one got broken up. Woo! I thought he put it in the breadbasket again. Okay, so Boxcast has the score at 18, not 20.
I got it. It's done.
There we
All
go.
right,
Okay,
cool. We got it.
Whew. I was really confused.
Yeah, man.
I don't know why.
I missed the 2-point conversion, guys.
Oh, okay.
29-16, Marksville High. All right. 2nd and 10. Compton hands to Lee. Lee's got the sideline. Makes the cut. Pushes forward to, I believe, a first down and out of bounds. Flags.
Oh, my goodness.
I don't know what they're going to call this.
Well, it's got to be a late hit of some kind, Damon. It came in very late.
Either that or a face mask, but you got to presume that it's going to be against Gina.
Well, yeah. I mean, just.
Wow.
I mean,
I wish we.
Just a free 15 yards with 1:09 left. I mean, that's not what you want to do right now when you're trying to get back into this game. So now Bunky with. After that drop pass by Johnson, Bunky has a decent shot after that nice run, plus the 15 yards on top of it. Ball's at the 45. We got 1:09 left.
Yeah, far side hash. Too near, too far. Standard Bunky formation. Compton sets his troops. Calls. Got it. Screen to the near side. What a cut. Bunky player made a great cut. Is that 18 or 10, Jacques?
Like
that is 18.
That's A.J. Perry.
A.J. Perry. Woo! He juked that dude out of his cleats. But the clock runs. 2nd and 2. 44 seconds to go. Bunky still with a timeout. Wasting a lot of time out there. Hand to Lee, right up the middle. He's got the first. He's got the first by 5 yards. Get up to either call timeout or get up there and down and spike it.
Okay, so they've stopped the clock to move the chains. It'll start back up again, so Bunky's going to try and hurry up and get ready.
It starts right now. 30 seconds. 28. Bunky with just no sense of urgency at all. That's number 18. Perry again. Now, okay, so
the clock is all the way down to 15.
Bunky takes a timeout. We'll take a timeout. The 97.7 Cajun Game of the Week.
Bayou Ready Mix wishes to take this time to salute all Avoyelles and Central Louisiana athletes who sacrifice their days in getting physically and mentally prepared for each athletic event. These students strive to be the best in their sport and take extra pride in performing in the presence of family, friends, and fellow classmates. Take the time to support all boys and girls sporting events throughout the school year. Good luck to all from Bayou Ready Mix in Mansura.
Guy Campbell Stadium, Jena, Louisiana. Bunky Panthers 18 seconds away from halftime, lead 20-0. They are on the Gina side of the ball, but man, they just wasted so much time
Damon,
on the last 3 plays.
They've got 18 seconds left. I don't think they're keeping track of the timeouts on the scoreboard, so I'm not sure how much they have left. How many?
They have none now.
They have none, okay. 18
too
seconds
near,
left.
too far. Johnson in motion. Probably get 2 plays off unless it's incomplete. Compton going to run. Compton tucks it himself and is heading for the sideline. He's got it. There he goes. Out of bounds at about the 23-yard line. Very smart by Dylan Compton. He took as much as he could and then just popped right out of bounds. Good run, just good.
Yeah, I mean, if he's tackled there in the open field, Damon, I'm not sure they can get set again.
World Series update from Dad. 0-0 pitching and defense rule on both sides so far. All right, this is probably going to be the last play if it's completed. Trips far, 1 near. Snap to Compton. Looking to throw. No pressure. Got a man. Threw it over him. In fact, he had 2 men. He had 2 guys basically in the center of the field just running next to each other. Neither one of them could have caught the ball if he wouldn't have overthrown it.
Well, that's all he did. He just sent 4 men deep and picked one to throw to.
All right, we're going to have one more play. 4 seconds on the clock, barring a penalty. This will be the last play of the first half. Too near, too far. Lee in the backfield. Fake to Lee. Compton forced out of the pocket. That's it. Down to about the 17-yard line, but that's the horn. That's the half. Bunky leads 20-0. I tell you what, if something changes in this game, if Gina somehow storms back into this game, the Bunky Panthers are going to regret time management on that last drive. If this whole thing changes.
Look, and if it doesn't change, if nothing else, it gives them something to work on for the next few weeks going into the playoffs and get ready, because they're going to need a 2-minute offense going into the playoffs. Clearly it needs a little bit of work, a little bit of tweaking, or maybe they just didn't execute there at the end. But either way, look, Bunky has to be proud of where they're at, Damon. They're sitting 20-0 against the Jena Giants at Jena. Bunky's pretty much felt in control the whole game.
Bunky has a fumble and, if I'm not mistaken, 2 penalties.
Yeah, a couple of mistakes.
Gina, on the other hand, has 3 turnovers, and I can't even fathom how much penalty yardage they racked up. They must have took 30 yards of penalty in just delay of game penalties, not counting their personal fouls or the illegal motions and all that. So the Giants really did themselves no favor in this first half and are lucky to be down only 20 points.
Well, and this is the kind of game with the rumors or whatever about being sicknesses and everything. And I mean, we heard it from a lot of different people, so I'm sure they're probably been struggling with that this week. But in a game like this, when you're going to be behind the gun, so to speak, you really can't afford those types of mistakes. And so far in the first half, Gina's been making the majority of the mistakes, and Bunky's been just
capitalizing,
doing what the Bunky Panthers do, with the exception of the time management there at the end of the half.
Yeah, that was. I really think that's the one critique you can put on the Panthers was that, and if that's all you can critique in a whole half, not too bad.
Right.
All right, 20-0. The Panthers lead here in Bunky. We're going to kick it back to Mission Control for David's halftime extravaganza, and when Jacques and I return, it will be second half district action on the 97.7 Cajun Game of the Week.
The crisp air of fall brings young men on the field for competition. Play after play, these athletes strive for victory. Cheer on our Avoyelles Parish teams throughout this football season by attending a game, volunteering your services at the stadium, or joining the local quarterback club. Your support to our local teams demonstrates pride and dedication to our athletes. Bookie's Wrecker and Dirt Service is proud to sponsor the Cajun Game of the Week. Call Chrissy at 563-4358.
Southern Off-Road Tire and Lift proudly cheers on all of Avoyelles Parish High School football teams. Go Tigers, go Mustangs, and go Panthers. Southern Off-Road Tire and Lift is a full-service ASC certified mechanic shop. They do brake repairs, alignments, AC work, and so much more. Get ready to off-road with LED light bars, custom lifts, roof racks, winches, great service at unbeatable prices. Southern Off-Road Tires and Lift, 5302 Highway 1, Marksville. Call us at 318-253-7623.
Looking for a heart-thumping career? Get your blood pumping by becoming an EMT. At the National EMS Academy, a partnership between SLCC and Acadian Ambulance, you can become an EMT in just 4 months. We have EMT classes starting soon, so don't miss your chance. Having an exciting career with purpose and passion has never been easier. Visit becomeamedic.com to register today. That's becomeamedic.com.
If you've been injured in an accident, do you really think that some out-of-town lawyer has the local resources to get you the medical care you need, the knowledge of local body shops to quickly get your car repaired and into a rental vehicle, the understanding to take care of you when you're out of work and the bills are piling up? I'm Corey Roy. Make it my fight.
Call 318-240-7800.
He's on the 30. He's on the 20. He's on the 10. It's a touchdown.
There's nothing like football. The lights, the cheers of the crowd, and getting a chance to see our local athletes and kids give it all they've got. Come to a game. Support our local schools. Simsport State Bank, a better way to bank. Member FDIC. Online at SimsportsStateBank.net.
It's halftime on the Cajun Game of the Week. Let's head to Mission Control with David for all the halftime scores around the state.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Jacques and Damon are on the call at Gina tonight. And folks, I will tell
comes with our sport, football. At Juneau's Cajun Meats, the feeling is the same. Our team, our family support Avoyelles Parish sports. Come by for the best boudin, cracklins, and quality meats. Juneau's Cajun Meats, Highway 1, Marksville.
Are you tired of the same old energy drinks? Need a boost to power through your day? Stop by APM Shell Stations in Hesmer and Bunky, where you're treated like family. APM energy drinks are back in stock and cold, now in 12-ounce cans, including sugar-free options. Made in America and packed with B vitamins, they're exclusive to APM Shell Stations and ready to keep you going. Snap a pic, tag us on social, and enjoy. APM Shell of Hesmer and Bunky are here for you 24/7. APM Energize. Drink responsibly.
Go Panthers! 97.7 The Cajun. That's our halftime report on the Cajun Game of the Week. Let's head down to the field for the second half.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the second half of action. Jacques and Damon on the roof of the Gina gym. David back in mission control. Bunky has 20 on the board. Gina has none. Bunky has a good game plan. They have good players. They're executing good plays. Gina has penalized themselves into oblivion and committed 3 turnovers.
And
that's the difference.
And playing at less than 100% strength.
Yeah, absolutely. You got to give them that.
So, I mean, you put all that together, what do you get? 20-0.
20-0.
Hey, gentlemen, but I can't tell you. Marksville is doing so good. They're, right now 29-16 at the half.
Fantastic. Go Tigers. I had an update from my dad a few minutes ago. Let's get back to that. He's keeping us abreast of the World Series. End of the fourth. Still 0-0. Dodgers, Yankees. Dad says it's a good game. Tigers are at Vidalia tonight. Is that correct, David?
Yes, sir. They are at Vidalia tonight, and for our Marksville faithful, they can listen on 107.1, or they can just keep it tuned to 97.7, the Cajun Game of the Week, and we'll keep them abreast.
Keep it here with us. They'll get their updates and the entertainment. All right, Giants are now off the field. Avoyelles rolled last night. Is that correct?
Yes, sir. 56-0.
That's a roll.
That's rolling.
Giants will receive the kickoff. And as they take the field.
David, where will we be next week?
We're going to be at home with Buckeye and Marksville.
So Buckeye at Marksville next week. Okay.
Who does Gina play next week? No, excuse me, that's the wrong question. Who does Bunky play next week? Bunky lined up to kick. Very subdued crowd here in Jena. All right. Ref says a rock and roll. And away we go. Good kick. It's going to bounce. He picked up at about the 10-yard line. He's under pressure immediately. What a great open field tackle. Down to the 10-yard line. I don't know who that Panther was, but he ran him down. That was a great, great open field tackle.
Damon, we're on the left side of the gym facing the field. So when the ball is all the way to the right side of the field like this, it's hard for us to pick up a lot of those numbers.
Yeah. Gina will take over 1st and 10 from the 10. Their bane of the first half was delay of game penalties. Big formation, one far. Hand right up the middle. Oh, not much. Let's see, half a yard. 2nd and, for all intents and purposes, 10. 11:40 to go. Bunky leads 20-0.
Gina, again, perfectly willing to just
burn
the play clock. They do not break the huddle until 15 seconds left.
Yeah, at least.
Clock. Sometimes 10.
One near, Big in far, run to the far side, had a hole, it closed quickly. Very quickly. 3rd down and 9. 9.5. Let's see here. 10:49 to go. Clock's just disappearing.
Yep.
15 seconds.
Yeah, Gina's not even sending the play in now until 15 seconds.
10 seconds. I mean, how often do they have to get burned by this penalty? Run to the near side. Gain of about 1. It'll be 4th and 7. 4th and 7, and the punting unit comes on. They had a blocked punt earlier. The one they got off at the end of the first half was a very good punt.
Let's see if they do that rugby-style delayed punt attempt again after the last one got blocked.
Disastrously.
Or if they make the adjustment at halftime.
Yeah. Well, snap. Whoa, high, into the end zone. Out the back of the end zone. Safety. Holy moly. Safety for the Panthers. I guess that's a Bayou Ready Mix safety.
A Bayou Ready Mix safety or a Dustin Day safety?
Let's go with it.
Let's go with it. Let's go with it. So who's Bunky playing next week, David?
Bunky is going to be at the Grove taking on Vidalia. Avoyelles will travel to Oakdale for a district matchup.
Okay. We might have to have a meeting and see if we're going to flex or keep. All right, so that is the end of the, well, it's a score. So Marksville's going to get 2 more on the board. Now it's 22-zip.
Bunky.
They're also going to get the Bunky, excuse me. They're also going to get the ball back. And that could not have been more of a disaster for the Jena Giants.
No,
that's your opening possession of the second half. You need to come out and make a statement. Let Bunky know you're still in this thing. And what do? You shoot the ball right out of the back of the end zone.
3 and out, and a safety.
3 and out safety. And your punt game is just on fire tonight.
There might be some adjustments made on special teams next week.
I do believe. Giants set to kick. They'll be kicking from the 20. Milligan and to kick. Pretty high. It's going to go out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. Kyle Johnson was the other Bunky receiver deep. Penalty because the kickoff went out of bounds. So let's see where they mark it.
Now, on these penalties on kickoff out of bounds, Damon, normally in college and the NFL, they spot it usually like at the 40 or whatever it is, maybe the 35 sometimes. They're going to re-kick this. That's what they're doing.
No, they kicked it from the 20 because of the safety.
No, I know, but when it goes out of bounds, where they then spot the ball because of the penalty, and it looks like here they're going to spot it at the 45 for the Bunky Panthers now. I just don't know how they mark that off exactly.
Like, where is it from? Too near, too far. Zion Lee in the backfield with Compton. And he's going to hand to Lee on the left side. Big hole. Pushing through. Moving. Across the 30. Towards the 25. First down, Bunky Panthers. Flag on the far side of the field. That might be coming back.
If there was a penalty for intentional trucking of a free safety, call that on Zion Lee. Oh, my God.
Yeah, he blew him up.
When he gets ahead of steam, and he was not interested in juking or jiving or anything like that. He was going right after which guy was it? I had a number 6 maybe for – oh, my gosh, he absolutely just got destroyed.
Yeah, Zion blew him up.
That poor kid.
So, I guess the penalty was on Bunky. Must have been holding. It's a 10-yard penalty. Too near, too far. The two near men are outside the numbers. The two far men are on the numbers. Ball's on the near side hash. About the 43-yard line. Compton, Lee, wrapped up immediately in the backfield. I mean, wrapped up immediately.
And some payback by the defensive end, number 99, just coming off the edge, unblocked. Nobody there. Form tackled him.
Oh, yeah. That was good. Trips far. Johnson near. Compton brings his troops to the line. The ball is at the 44-yard line. Excuse me, folks. I've been up since 4 in the morning. Compton cuts to the right. Cuts up the middle, across the 50 to the 45. Still in his feet, and he will be taken down at the 45. The 45 of the Giants. Bunky will take over. Not take over. They will retain possession for at least this third down. It's 3rd and 10, so he got the penalty yardage and the lost yardage back on that one run. 8:24 to go, 22-0 Bunky.
Just the design quarterback keeper draw with Zion Lee as the lead blocker there, right off tackle.
Too far, too near. Compton sets and calls. Looking to throw. Wide receiver screen. Milligan's got it. Milligan to about the 43-yard line. Gain of only about 3 yards. Now it's going to be 4th and a long 7.
And, Damon, you've been calling football with me long enough to know on 3rd and 10, I do not understand why teams throw a 1-yard pass.
I don't understand it either.
I mean, I get it. You're trying to get your guy in space and so on and so forth, and it looks like maybe they even had the plan to just run 2 plays here and not punt the ball.
But when you're on this side of the hash mark, there is no space to get your man into. It's literally the hash marks to the sideline.
I see that at all levels, at NFL and college. I just don't understand that play.
Trips far, 1 near. Compton going for it on 4th. Heaves it downfield. It's going to be close. Knocked away. Knocked away. Good defensive job by the Giants. That is the first turnover on downs they have forced the Bunkie Panthers into tonight with 7:15 to go. 22-zip Bunkie.
Yeah, Compton missed Ron Patterson there coming across the field on a drag. He was wide open as he cleared the linebackers to the wide side of the field, and had Compton seen him and just delivered an easy strike to him, I don't know. He might have picked up 40 or 50 yards on that and gotten the first down, but that's neither here nor there.
No.
Gina takes over.
Into the 5th. Dodgers 1, Yanks zip. Go blue. Throwing to the near side of the field. He underthrows it. And out of bounds and broken up by Kyle Johnson. Take any of those 3 that you want.
I can see why they're going for him. They're targeting him. He's a tall, wide receiver. I mean, Kyle Johnson's not short. And number 1 for the Jena Giants is probably several inches taller than Johnson.
Yeah, he's a tall, lanky guy out there. Comes to the line and snap. Running off guard and tackle on the right side. A gain of about 3. 3rd and 6. Gina just lollygagging out there.
It's all part of the game plan, Damon. They're just trying to run fewer plays in this game by taking their time and just saving their energy. That's what it's all about. It's just a little bit of strategy.
Handoff right side. Got back to the line of scrimmage. That's about it. Piled up. 4th down and 6.
A big chunk of their team out this week with various illnesses, and they're just trying to minimize how much work they have to do in any given game. They're still only down 3 scores, in the 3rd. So if they can put together a drive here, Damon, all of a sudden the game gets a little interesting.
Well, I mean, if they string together 2 quick strikes, can make their conversions, it's 22-18, 22-16. You know, that's one score.
Right.
Giants big formation, dropping, looking to throw. Throws it across, slat, dropped. He wouldn't have had much more, but he would have had the first, but it went right in and out of the hands of number 1.
Yeah, I mean,
and that's going to be a turnover on downs.
Look, that play, you can fault the quarterback a little bit. He's throwing behind the wide receiver. At the same time, the wide receiver has got to come up and make a play for his team. Neither one of them really executed that play, and when your quarterback didn't really execute and your receiver didn't really execute,
you turn the ball over.
You're not going to convert that 4th down.
Nope, you turn the ball over on downs, which is exactly what happened. 22-0. Bunky leads, 5:36 in the 3rd. Bunky coming in a kind of bunched up formation. Snap. Give us to Lee right side. Hole. Big hole. Cuts it in the middle. Running over people. Down to the 25. Zion Lee. He has been the workhorse tonight.
Finally got one a little bit uncorked there and out in space, and you get to see how fast he can be. Such a big guy. Can really turn on the Jets when he's in an open field.
Bunky trips far, one near. Compton alone in the backfield for the first time tonight, and he's going to keep it. Straight draw. Cuts through a couple of them. I don't know, did the ball hit the ground? I think he got it back. Yeah, Compton fumbled it. He got his own fumble back. Good gain. 2nd and 4. Clock inside of 5 minutes, 3rd quarter.
With the clock at 4.5 minutes here in the 3rd, Bunky would love to get this score and kind of start to put this game out of reach and on ice.
Compton hands to Lee. Lee met in the backfield. I'll tell you what, the Jena Giants have not often stopped Zion Lee. But when they do, they're stopping him in the backfield almost exclusively.
Yeah, they've been getting some pretty good penetration there and just kind of clogging up the holes up the middle at least. I mean, when they bounce it outside, it might be a little bit of a different story. But the Jena front 7 has done a pretty good job against this mauling offensive line that the Bunky Panthers have, which, by the way, consists of Julian Eves, the senior, Dom Palermo, Ethan Smith, J.D. Smith, and Bryce Francois.
Too far, trips near. Compton, again, tries to draw. He's in trouble. Whoa, shovel pass! He's close to the end zone. What a play by Dylan Compton. He was kind of caught up in the backfield, escaped, was getting run into the sideline, saw one of his teammates about 8 yards away from him, and just shovel passed it. Ben Roethlisberger style to him.
Yeah, I mean, he can just dance and move and juke guys and buy time. And when he did that, he waited right until the cornerback came off of the receiver to come up to make the play on Compton, and then he just shoveled it out to the receiver. Nice heads-up play.
1st and goal from the 2.
Very smart football.
Very. Big package in for the Panthers. Lee. And he got it. He got it. A Bunky Panther touchdown. A Bayou Ready Mix touchdown. 28-0. The Panthers lead.
Just a very methodical, workman-like performance by the Bunky Panthers. Solid on defense, pitching a shutout. The offense is just consistently moving the football, getting into the end zone, making plays. You got the running backs, you got the wide receivers, you got Compton.
It's like a hydra, man. It's an 8-headed monster. You just can't stop it.
Yeah, it's exactly what we talked about coming into the game.
Bunky going for a Dustin Day extra point attempt. I'd like to thank all the loyal KAPB listeners out there. 70 years of KAPB. Celebrated that today. Kick is up. It is good. And it is 29-0, 3:22. I also want to thank all of our men and women in the armed forces serving all over the country and all over the world, keeping us safe. Thank them all for their service, and for all of you out there listening to us, whether you're watching it streaming or...
And we got a shout-out to do.
We do. I was remiss not to do this during the pregame. I was intending to do it there. We went, Jacques and I and his brother Bo and our buddy Max went to Fort Morgan, Alabama last weekend. Got to give a shout-out to Jack Masters of the KJNA Morning Show. I'm assuming that's somewhere in the Pensacola Gulf Shores area. Our bartender, Alvaro, had a great saying. I believe it was the Texas game we were watching. He said, there's always two games in a game. And we kind of looked at him. We'd had some drinks. We'd been watching football for quite a while. And he says, the first half is a game. Said the second half is also a game. There's two games in a game. We were like, well, that's kind of profound and also true. So shout out to Alvaro and Coastal. If you were ever in the Orange Beach area and you want to watch some football or any sports, go to Coastal. They have a great restaurant. They got a great bar, great open area. Kickoff Bunky. Taken on the fly by the Giants. He makes a cut, and now he's stuck. Taken down by a bevy of Panthers. And almost got a little chippy there, but they backed off. Gina will take over 1st and 10. Let's see where they spot it. Spot the ball on the 39-yard line far side. Well, this is do or die for Gina Giants, Jacques. This is do or die right here, this drive. And it might even be too late to do.
It would take a lot, but you're right.
Hand off to the motion man near side, kind of an end to run. Nowhere.
It ain't
Zion Lee.
It ain't possible like that.
Woo! Zion Lee. Did you see that tackle?
Yep.
Yeah, it's not possible like that. Going to lose 2 yards, 2nd down and 12.
Bunky Panthers just keeping their foot on the gas. You love to see it, right? I mean, because that's part of learning how to be a great team. Going from a good team to a great team. You just got to, the old Nick Saban adage, right? You don't just stop looking at the scoreboard. Play that play.
Play that play.
Play that play, and then at the end of the game, then you can look up at the scoreboard.
Too far, 2 in the backfield. Split. Motion man looking to throw. Number 9 uncorks it for the right side. Intercepted by the Panthers, I think. Or did he come down with it? Oh, the Giant came down with the ball. What a catch. What a catch.
He caught that.
Are they saying it's incomplete?
I don't know.
There's a lot of boo birds on this side. Yeah, they're not marking it. Oh, man. I'd like to see the replay of that. It sure looks like he came down with the ball. Oh, it's a penalty. Maybe. Nope. Just an incomplete pass. 3rd and 12, 2:20 to go.
The Gina fans not happy about that. They have poor things. They haven't had much to cheer about in this game or get excited about.
And that looked like a great catch. I thought it was intercepted, but then the Giant came down with it. Or at least I thought he had. Same formation, snap, looking to throw all the way, rolling right. Throws. His receiver fell down, unfortunately. 4th down and 12. Whoa, somebody's helmet's off. We got some pushing and shoving. Refs appear to have it sorted out. The Gina coach is not hearing any of it. I want to say that was number 6 for the Panthers with his helmet off. I didn't see. It was on the near side of the field.
That's outside linebacker Kent Franks. He has now exited the game. Going to take a cooling off period.
Yeah. Gina back to punt. They've had one blocked. They've had one going to the end zone for a safety. There's the snap. Bad one low this time. Almost blocked again. I do not understand what in the world the Gina coaching staff thinks they gain by that little chicanery during the punt.
So here's the strategy. By delaying the kick, you give your coverage team more time to get downfield.
Okay, yeah, I can buy that.
When you get the kick off, they're not the return man's not going to field it because he's already going to have pressure on him. He's going to let it bounce. It's going to roll. You're going to get no return plus the roll yardage.
Okay.
So that's the strategy behind it. But you got to be careful. I mean, you got
to execute it.
Yeah, you got to get the punt off. So they've had one blocked and one close call.
Bunky all bunched up on the line. Zion Lee to Compton's right. Motion man. Hands to the motion man. Cuts it up. What a cut. Gain of 5. Kyle Johnson on the carry. Looked like it was designed to be an end around, and he just saw a gaping hole between the guard and the tackle and scooted right through it. Good gain on first, 2nd and 5. 1:40 to go in the third. Too near, too far. Compton standing on his 25. The ball is on the 30. Snap. Lee. Fake to Lee. Wide receiver screen. Nowhere. As usual. If I could de-invent the wide receiver screen, I would do so.
You definitely don't like that.
I do not like that call at all. You have about as much chance of making that successful as you do rolling boxcars and craps, which means it's almost impossible. Loss of 2. 3rd and 7. Too near, too far. Lee is to now Compton's left. Snap. Looking to throw. Under pressure. He steps up. Dumps it off. Good dump off. Close to the first. He is so athletic and so smart. Compton, I'm talking about.
Yeah, so the receiver there, number 18, that was A.J. Perry. And as soon as he caught the ball, he made a nifty little move that got him just enough breathing space to dive forward for a couple more yards and get the first down.
First down. Ball's now on the 35.
And Compton just avoiding pressure and figuring out how to get it to somebody in space.
So athletic, so smart. Too near, too far. Play clock down to 8. That's the end of the quarter. They're going to let it expire. 29, Bunky. Gina, nothing. And we come back for fourth quarter action on the 97-7 Cajun Game of the Week.
Scoring update from Mission Control. Ladies and gentlemen, your Marksville Tigers 35, Vidalia 16. 6:37 to go in the third quarter. We'll hear from Acadian Ambulance.
Looking for a heart-thumping career? Get your blood pumping by becoming an EMT. At the National EMS Academy, a partnership between SLCC and Acadian Ambulance, you can become an EMT in just 4 months. We have EMT classes starting soon, so don't miss your chance. Having an exciting career with purpose and passion has never been easier. Visit becomeamedic.com to register today. That's becomeamedic.com.
David, whatever intro song this is, please take it out of the rotation. As Bunky comes back onto the field, so does Gina. 12 minutes left on the clock. Bunky just got a first down and a fresh set. They're moving from right to left now, or from west to east. Ball's on the 35, near side hash. 2 men on the far side. 2 men on the near side, but they're kind of bunched. Compton sets his troops. Snap. Lee. Lee coming to the near side. Flag. Probably holding if I had to guess. Let's see what we got. Yeah, holding against the Tigers. Tigers, not Tigers, holding against the Panthers. And that's going to set him back 10 yards all the way to the 25. Trips far. Kyle Johnson near. I think it's Kyle. It's either him or Perry. Zion Lee to Compton's right. Compton calls. Lee. He's going around the other side. Flag down. Big gain. Flag came from the referee's position.
Also holding.
Holding Panthers. So that is going to be 1st and 30?
Yeah, they're going to mark it from the spot, so it'll be in that neighborhood.
It'll be on the 15?
Yeah, it's not.
And you got to get to the 45. So, yeah, 1st and 30.
It's not going to be pretty. Let me put it that way.
Ooh, man. Bunky relatively penalty-free until the last two here. They might have had one or two in the first half spread out here and there. Now we're going to have, let's see. Bunky breaks. Two receivers near, but they're on each side of the numbers. The two far receivers are split pretty far away from each other. The slot guy is a good 20 yards from the receiver. Wide receiver screen to the sideline and run out of bounds and worked as well as it usually does.
You're like a dog with a bone.
That's right, baby. That's right. I'm going to consider it my life's work to de-invent the wide receiver screen.
Glad you found purpose in life.
You know what? It's taken 45 years, but I think I've seen the light.
What will the new name be, sir?
Not sure yet. But you know the game's gotten out of hand when that's the conversation we just broadcast.
Right.
Trips near, one far. Compton. Motion man to Milligan. Gives to Milligan. Milligan did not get the corner. Dropped. Another flag. Big time flag this time. This has got to be some extracurricular. Unsportsmanlike against the Giants.
Woo.
Did you see what it was, Jacques?
No, I didn't.
I mean, the ref was right there, and he literally just – he must have thrown that thing 20 feet in the air, the flag, I mean. So
was it the way that he tackled Milligan?
I didn't see. It looked clean to me, but it might have been somebody else. Ooh, the Gina coaches are hot. So Bunky now.
Well, it's not an automatic first down. It is 15 yards.
So it made the 3rd and 30 manageable. I mean, I say manageable. It's 3rd and 18, but it's better than 30.
Compton can reach the first down with his arm.
Oh, if. Trips near, 1-4. Compton looking to throw. Under pressure. He's still looking. Now he's going to tuck. Makes a move at the 35 to the 40. 45, 50. Nifty shift into the 45 of the Jena Giants. Hard tackle out of bounds. Compton's up. That looked scary for a second.
Yeah, I definitely held my breath on Compton, and he's a
little stiff.
He's a little gamey.
Little gamey.
That's what you said.
Yeah, he's a little gamey.
He's a little gamey.
Clock stops with him going out of bounds.
Looks to be okay.
He has got his play. That is a first down.
So how about that? I mean, a bunch of Bunky penalties, right? You let them. You just give them an inch. Well, you give them 15 yards, not 15, an inch, but you know
the proverbial inch.
Yeah, the proverbial inch, and they just take advantage of it. You cover all their receivers, and Compton, sprints for 40 yards.
And now they're on your 45. The Panthers Well, this fourth quarter has been going on for a minute and 1 second. I guarantee you in real time it's close to 15 minutes, and it has just degenerated into a slop fest except for that last Compton play.
Yeah, I think this is the point where you just wish, referees might just be able to start rolling some clock here.
Yeah.
Before it either gets too chippy and out of hand or somebody gets hurt.
Yeah. Snap, give to Lee. Lee right side. Big hole. Lee busting through. Lee still moving. Gain of 4 on first down.
And as Bunky just relentlessly continues to move the football. I mean, even when they go backwards, they find a way to get the first down and keep moving.
Keep moving.
2nd and 5 or 6 here.
Too far, too near. Lee to Compton's right. Almost standing even with him. Sits, snap. Fake to Lee, throws out. He's got it. He's moving. Touchdown, Bunky. He's not in yet. He is now. Touchdown, Bunky Panthers. A Bayou Ready Mix touchdown. The fat lady is a soprano, ladies and gentlemen, and she's singing away. That's a wrap.
Now, Damon, that was almost a wide receiver screen, but there was a little.
But it wasn't.
There was a little trickeration there that got the defense just a little bit off balance. They faked to the left side and came back to the right.
It was a screen, but he was moving forward as the ball was thrown to him, not stationary or moving backwards. That was the whole difference in the trickeration. 35-zip, Bunky going for an extra point. They have made one. They are I want to say they're 1 for 3 in 2 points and 1 for 1 in extra points. Lemoyne in to kick for the Panthers. And call, snap, low snap, kick. Ugly duckling. And no. Into the 6. Yanks 2, Dodgers 1. Bats coming alive on both sides, says my dad. 35-16 is the score of Marksville Vidalia. 5 minutes left in the third.
We're
going to kick it back on the 97.7 Cajun Game of the Week.
As a local family-owned business, Shell Why Not Stop knows a little something about Louisiana hospitality. And after just one visit, you'll understand why. Whether you're looking to refuel, refresh, or grab a freshly made meal, you can always count on Shell Why Not Stop to deliver an excellent experience, time and time again. Today, we invite you to stop by any of our convenient locations and experience the difference for yourself. Shell Why Not Stop, refueling and refreshing communities.
It is all Bunky Panthers with the cat scratch fever tonight. Got an injured Giant down. That happened on that extra point, that Dustin Day extra point, which actually wasn't an extra point, just an attempt. Well, the Giant is up, so that's a good sign.
Damon, to quote the legendary Marksvillian Max Masters, this has been a methodical dismantling.
Absolutely a methodical dismantling.
Of the Jena Giants. I mean,
yes.
Bunky has just really kind of start to finish with a couple of hiccups here and there. Just won most of the plays, won most of the drives, won most of the quarters.
And they've won the driver's seat in the district.
And they've won the driver's seat in the district. And this has just been
a clinic.
It's just been a methodical dismantling.
Yeah. Absolutely. Max could not have come up with that any better than possible. I've always loved that. 10:07 to go, 35 for the good guys, the Bunky Panthers. Zippity-doo-dah for the Jena Giants as Bunky is set to kick off from their 40. Bunky band kicks in. Lucas Mose kicking off for the Panthers. Let's see. Bouncing ball. It hit the up guy, and he fumbled it. I think the Panthers have it. Panthers sure think they have it. Panther ball. Oh, man. The Gina faithful must be sick.
Yeah, I mean.
It's not often they see this kind of score in their house.
Yeah, and it's 35-0 right now.
There's 10:02 to go.
It feels more like, 60-0.
Yeah.
Gina's been running a lot of clock to shorten up the game, and it's
tough.
I'm running out of superlatives to say about the Bunky Panthers.
Yeah.
Let's talk a little bit.
They're awesome sauce. How about that?
Yeah, awesome sauce. Let's talk a little bit about what the playoffs after this play, what the playoffs might look like for the Panthers.
Oh,
you and I have thoughts on that. Let's get to this play first.
Too far, too near. Bunky with the ball. Ball's on their 37-yard line. Excuse me, on Gina's 37-yard line. Hand to Lee. Lee with a gaping hole. Lee move it. Lee moving across the 15. Finally taken down. I think they're going to mark him down at about the 13. Nope, it's going to be 12-yard line. Gina's gassed. They got nothing left in the tank.
Yeah.
The holes keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
Yeah, Bunky's getting stronger in the game now, and Gina's just they're gassed.
Gina's the weak animal, and it's losing the game of evolution tonight. But you were talking playoffs. I'm going to go. We got 3 games left. It's not a limb that I'm going on. I think they get a first-round bye. Too far, too near. Compton and Lee. Compton calls. Got it. Fake. Nope, give to Lee. Lee's got it. Stumbling, bumbling down to the 4. And they can get, if the yard marker is correct, they can get to the 2-yard line for a fresh set of downs. Right now, it is 2nd and 4 from the 5.
And if they get in and they can get the extra point or 2-point conversion, that would put it at 42. Doesn't that put it the game clock, with running clock all the time
David,
from then forward?
Backstop us on
Yes,
that?
sir.
Okay.
Yes, so we will have a running clock.
Mercifully.
Is it 40 or 42, the magic number?
40.
40, okay.
Compton, hands to Lee. Lee running right. Lee running hard. He might gain 2. It's going to be close. I think he's going to be shy of the first down marker by a yard. The side judge on this side is standing on the 3. 3rd and 1 from the 3. Clock moving. 8:14 and descending. Bunky coming out with trips receivers on the near side. 1 on the far side. Is that Milligan in the backfield? I don't think so. Compton sits and calls. Fake, throw, knocked away by Gina. No, touchdown Bunky. Touchdown Bunky. A Bunky Panther Bayou Ready Mix touchdown.
It was such a casual reaction from Ron Patterson, who hauled that thing in. He caught it and just turned around like
what I did.
Like the ball fell on the ground or something.
I thought it was batted away the way he just was, like you said, he was so nonchalant about it. 41 zip, 7:47. So, David, when the clock isn't going to roll until Bunky kicks off to Gina, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
On the kickoff. Right, when the official's going to start the clock, then we're just going to roll.
Gotcha. Lemoyne, bad snap again. Bad kick again. Yeah. But both of those were a very low snap. The holder did the best he could. We're going to take a break on the 97.7 Cajun Game of the Week.
Bayou Ready Mix wishes to take this time to salute all Avoyelles and Central Louisiana athletes who sacrifice their days in getting physically and mentally prepared for each athletic event. These students strive to be the best in their sport and take extra pride in performing in the presence of family, friends, and fellow classmates. Take the time to support all boys and girls sporting events throughout the school year. Good luck to all from Bayou Ready Mix in Mansura.
It is a tomb-like silence on the Gina side as they look and see their Giants down 41-0, 7:47 to go in the game. Mo's set to kick. Somebody forgot to come out for the kickoff, and the coaching staff on Bunky rapidly reminded the young man of his lapse.
I'm sure it was a gentle reminder.
Very gentle.
Yes.
Very gentle. Like a sledgehammer to the knuckles. Or a prickly pear to the ankle. Kickoff. Going to go out of bounds. Illegal procedure.
Okay, so to get back to that playoff discussion, Damon, look, we've seen enough of the Bunky Panthers.
First round bye.
They are absolutely rolling. First round bye, so you're looking at second round, quarterfinals.
At home.
Semis, and then the finals. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, David, but it's a five game bracket, right? I mean,
it is, and just by looking at the preliminary power ranking, Bunky is number 5 in select. So they're on the bubble. They've got to win out.
For the bye, you mean?
Correct.
Yeah.
I don't think there's going to be any problem. Marksville 43. Vidalia 24. 4:37 left in the third. Bunky takes on Vidalia next week at home, and it's senior night. Gina comes to the line. They're going to run right side. Gain of about 2. 2nd and 8.
But, so folks, but this Bunky team, Damon, I mean, this is a quarterfinal team potentially. This is a semifinal team potentially.
This is a generational team.
This is a finals team potentially.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, they are that good. They don't have any weaknesses. And they're just playing great football. They've got a great quarterback who understands the game.
Their coaching staff seems to be in a zone.
If you're in Avoyelles Parish, start getting locked and loaded for these playoffs coming up. I think Bunky's going to make a nice run this year.
Run to the near side, nowhere. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. So, folks, when Jock and I make our schedule every year, Todd is so gracious, Todd and Julie. They allow us to make the schedule, and along with definitely some input from David. It's basically the three of us that make the schedule. So how we work it is the first 5 games are in stone. Second 5 games, till you get towards the end of the season in the district play, we allow ourselves the ability to flex. So as of this moment, standing on the roof in Jena, watching Bunky dominate 41-0, the next Cajun game of the week, which is next week, will be Buckeye at Marksville. Looking to throw. Throws to the sideline, bad throw. I think that one might have been tipped too. The Cajun game of the week, as scheduled, if we don't flex, is Marksville hosting Buckeye. Bunky will be hosting Vidalia, with Bunky being in the lead in the district, and obviously the dominant team in the parish. Avoyelles will be traveling to Oakdale, where it will be Oakdale. David told me the name of this. It's not even my phone. David told me the name of Oakdale's opponent, but it's needless to say, it's a very important district game for Avoyelles. So nothing's in stone, but as of now, the game of the week is going to be Buckeye Marksville. Bad punt, shanked out of bounds.
Scoring update from Vidalia. Marksville 43, Vikings 24.
Go Tigers.
Go Tigers.
So I'm noticing they're not running the clock. Damon, have you picked up on that?
I didn't notice it. I just assumed it was going to happen.
Yeah.
One of my very good friends sent me a deep and probing analysis of this game, and the comment is Gina couldn't get back into this game even if they had Turd Ferguson at quarterback. I'm going to keep the identity of the sender top secret on that one, but a good laugh to be had by all with that.
Oh, Lord.
I need to correct myself. I asked our secretary, and he said because Vidalia did score 24 points, if it was like 10 points or less, the clock would run.
Kyle Johnson, moving, taking down from behind, horse collar.
Yeah, that's got
horse collar. You got to throw it. That's a dangerous move. You got to throw that.
He didn't throw it.
He didn't throw it, but that was definitely a horse collar tackle. Look, I'm telling you, Jock. You know, this is a generational team that Bunky has right now. I mean, the confluence of all the things that had to come together for this team to be where they are right now, and the talent that is on this team, you know, you don't see a team like this, but
it's really true. And they've just been
10, 20
steamrolling
years.
everybody, so they haven't had any like big games or big moments, you know, in the season.
Yep.
It's just been methodical
dismantling
dismantling all season long.
All right, hand to Lee. Lee put his head down, gained about 5. 2nd and 5.
Damon, I think we have some substitutions now on the
Panthers.
The Panthers, yeah. So I believe that was maybe number 4, Devontae Lewis.
Okay.
And we got number 8, Brady Wright, who's normally a linebacker there on the defense.
Number 1's in at slot back. Who's number 1?
Brady Wright's come in at quarterback. Number 1 is Caden Dobbins, the freshman wide receiver, who's he's a freshman.
Yeah.
He's pretty tall for a freshman.
Pretty tall for a freshman.
I see why they have him at wideout.
All right, Bunky, set, snap. Hand to, I believe is it number 4, Jacques?
Yep.
Perry?
That's Lewis. Devontae Lewis.
Clock is running. It's 3rd and 3. I'm glad to see he took the starters out. There's no point for them to be in the game right now.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Bunky taking their sweet time now, which is what you would expect with a 41-point lead. Now they come to the line. Too near, too far. Right. Snap. Hand Lewis. Boy, he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to be 4th and inches.
Now here's where there's a little bit of philosophy, right? Brady Wright's probably going to be your quarterback next year for the Bunky Panthers. You want to get him some opportunities to throw the football this year.
Yeah, and now's a perfect time.
You know, we haven't been to some of the Bunky games to see, you know, how much late work he's gotten. I know you're up 41-0 on a district rival. You know, you don't want to run up the score, but you also you got your backups in. You want to give your quarterback an opportunity to throw the ball
absolutely
a couple of times here.
Get a little confidence. 1 for trips near, right in the gun, sets and calls. Snap. Handoff, nowhere. Got back to the line of scrimmage, turned over on downs. And Giants will take over. 2:57 to go. Clock rolls towards oblivion. 41-0 Bunky. I'm hoping to give you guys one more score update from my father, who's keeping an eye on the World Series for us. Into 3rd quarter, 43-24 Marksville. Let's see. Everybody's telling me the same thing. My boy Brent Couvion says Avoyelles at Kinder, I think. David, is that correct?
No, Avoyelles at Kinder's the last game of the season.
Okay, what's Avoyelles playing next week?
Avoyelles goes to Oakdale.
Oakdale, that's right. Okay. Motion man to the near side. He's in the slot now. Now the 4-man comes in motion. Hand to him on an end around. Nowhere. Great open field tackle by that kid. Number 3, Luke Norman. Haven't called Luke's name a lot tonight.
No, we have not. His uniform is quite muddy, so
yeah, he's obviously been in there at linebacker.
He's been doing some work in there that we just haven't.
Yeah, we just haven't noticed. 2nd and 12, ball on the Gina 40. Clock is inside of 1:30 seconds. 1 man far, 1 man near. The near man is on the number. Snap, hand to the left running back who got to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Well, there's time for one more snap, Damon, I think.
The way Gina hurries up so much, you might be literally correct, even though there's a minute to go. I've never seen a team. Well, and you said it though. I mean, it's strategic. They've had a bad week. Their bodies are not in shape. You just want to play as least number of plays as you can. 2 near, 2 in the backfield, split, handoff left side. Line of scrimmage, and now he's at the sideline. Now he's moving. He's got a first down, or he's very close to it. One of the two. Out of bounds. Good. They kept the clock rolling. Well, I was giving it the evil eye right quick to see.
Yeah, it sure looked like he went out of bounds on that.
Yeah, he totally did go out of bounds.
We'll take it. We'll take it.
I mean, you don't take out the down marker without crossing the line.
I think the Gina coaches are happy. Yeah.
All right. Clock descends to oblivion. The Bunkie Panthers have made an absolute statement game at the end of the first 8 games of their statement season. They now are in the lead role, the driver's seat, if you will, of this district. They have given up. Folks, I don't know if you heard this in the opening. 8 games. They're 8-0. They have given up less than 25 points total all year. That is a mind-boggling stat, Jacques.
And it really doesn't matter who you've played. Somebody might say, oh, well, who have they played? Gina was sick when and had a bunch of guys out. But it really doesn't matter when you're talking about 25 points over 8 games. That is insane.
That exactly right.
That is
absolutely
mad. Insane. And for the rest of the year, the next big challenge that Bunkie's going to have is Marksville. Marksville probably is going to struggle with depth to keep up with Bunkie.
Correct.
They have a lot of talent, I think, in the first 11 type of guys. Almost everybody plays both ways from Marksville. So Marksville's going to have an uphill battle. But besides that test, we're not going to know the Bunkie's true potential until we go game by game
in the playoffs,
playoff round by playoff round,
yep.
And the competition gets harder and harder and harder. But Damon, this season for the Bunkie Panthers has the potential to be very, very, very special.
Yes, indeed.
Very special if it's the quarterfinals. Very, very if it's the semis. And
super duper awesome. Very if it's the dome.
I think the Bunkie Panthers have just as good a shot as any of those other top teams in 3A to beat those other top teams and get to the Superdome.
I agree with you wholeheartely.
Will it happen? Who knows? You never know in any given year. The competition gets much worse, but they are such a complete team. They should, if they perform up to their level, they should make a very deep run in the playoffs.
Absolutely.
So Avoyelles Parish, get ready. It's coming.
Hey, and look, Avoyelles is looking like it's steamrolling towards the playoffs. Marksville's win tonight puts them heading to the playoffs.
Yep.
And Avoyelles is not with Bunkie and Marksville this year. So we're not all trying to soak up one playoff spot between the 3 of them. Marksville could very well go in as district runner-up playoffs. So Bunkie's out there. They're kneeling down. Coach must have just given him a little inspirational speech, and he's still at it. All right, folks, so Buckeye at Marksville, unless we flex out to the Bunkie game or the Avoyelles game, and we will know that hopefully by Tuesday or Wednesday so that Todd and David can start telling everybody about it and so y'all know where we're going to be. For David back at Mission Control, Jacques Goudreau, Damon Didier signing off from the 41-0 rout of the Jena Giants by the Bunkie Panthers. God bless America. Y'all have a safe and great weekend, and we will see y'all next week for the Cajun Game of the Week. 97-7, the Cajun.
That's our game for tonight. You can listen to the podcast of this game at 977thecajun.com or on the Cajun app. You can watch this game or any game this season